Hey y'all, it's your girl Angel Sunshine, and I'm here tonight with a message because Spirit said you need to hear this. And whatever it is you need to hear, you know you can find that right here on my TikTok and my YouTube. If you haven't followed me on YouTube, please do so. If you would like to donate to tonight's reading, my CashApp is EarthangelSunshine and my PayPal is EarthangelSunshine as well. Y'all already know how I do. I go live and I talk about love. I don't talk about nothing else but love. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can do so by inboxing me. If you would like to donate to tonight's read, the donation is $1.11. You can donate on Cash App or PayPal, both names being Earth Angel Sunshine. If you want to ask a question in the comments, you could do so. I'm not hostile or nothing like that. But the donation is $1.11. Excuse me, it's $1.11 for that as well. So anyway, y'all already know how we do when I get up here. I go live, I talk about love, I give y'all love advice, I give y'all a little clarity into what it is that y'all need to know when it comes down to whatever situation you're dealing with in the relationship. So first I'm going to get into what is it that you feeling when it comes to this relationship, and then I'm going to get into what is it that your partner is feeling, and then I'm going to get the overall energy for the relationship as a whole. This person could be somebody you talking to. This could be somebody that you low-key dating. This could be somebody that you publicly date and you put it where it resonate. If it don't resonate, don't try to force it to resonate. If you would like to donate, you can also donate by loving this video and sharing it. Everything ain't always about money. Alright, so first collective, we gonna get into what is it that you feel when it comes down to this relationship. What is it that the collective feel when it comes down to this person that they're currently dealing with? So we have the Hermit. So collective, when it comes down to this person, right now you could be in the energy of, you know, going within. Maybe you seeking some type of answers when it comes down to this person. Maybe you don't know if you want to take it further with this person. You don't really know exactly what it is that you want to do with this person. So right now, you're going within to find answers. You're not going to your friends. You're not going to family. You're not going to nobody. What you're doing right now is you going within. Maybe in the past, you used to go to people and ask them for advice. Maybe you used to ask them, you know how it be when you looking for answers or whatever. But this time around, I feel like collective, you saying, you know what? I'm going to go within and find answers for myself when it comes down to this relationship, you know? I'm not going to seek outside answers for how I feel about this person. I know how I feel about this person, so I'm going to study it a little bit more, you know, to understand it. So right now, collective, when it comes down to this person, you are in Hermit, you know? And the Hermit is one of my favorite cards. You may be a Virgo, but the Hermit is somebody that seeks guidance, you know? Because you're probably seeking some type of answer. And like I said, you're not going outside of yourself to get these answers. So let's dig a little bit more into that. Why is the collective in Hermit when it comes down to this person that they're currently dealing with, Spirit? Ooh. So it says, rest and take time to heal. One thing about these cards, they not going to lie. Collective, I'm getting the energy that you've been through a lot with this person. If a card is saying rest and take time to heal, that means you've been through a lot. You've been strong in this relationship. You've been keeping the faith in this relationship. You've been doing everything you could do to keep this relationship together. But right now, Spirit is saying rest and take some time to heal. You know, this is how people get anxiety when you're trying to control a situation, or, you know, you want it to go the way you want it to go, or it's not going the way you seen it going in your head or when y'all first got together. Right now, collective, Spirit is saying just take some time and rest and heal when it comes down to this person. Whatever answers you seeking, whatever choices you trying to make, go within. You know, this is where you going to find the answers when it comes down to this person that you seeking. It says, I couldn't heal because I kept pretending I wasn't hurt. And like I said, I just said this before we flipped this card over. You and this person been through a lot of things together. You know, you may not have said when they hurt you. Sometimes people don't really open up on that level. Like your person could have said a joke or something that could have hurt your feelings. You know, maybe you took it personal. Maybe you never said nothing about it. But there's something that this person did to you, you know. You may not have spoke on it, but it really did hurt you, you know. It say don't sleep on your own potential. So like I said, right now, collective, it's like you're not really seeking answers from outside sources. You know who you are and you know the potential that you have. So I feel like when it comes down to this relationship, you're now like trusting yourself. It say purging or release of emotional tension through all music. So right now you could be listening to music, you know, releasing this energy. Maybe you drawing, releasing this energy. I know when I was growing up, when I couldn't really open up about a lot of things, I used to write poetry. I still write poetry now. Sometimes people have a hard time communicating things. Sometimes people have a hard time opening up about certain things. So they express themselves in different ways. You feel me? So right now, collective, like I said, you may not be trying to find, you know, answers from other people, but there is answers within you. Whether you got to draw it out, sing it out, write it out, let it out. You feel me? It says see the beauty in everything, and it begins with yourself. So like I said, all of these cards is already matching with the Hermit card. All four of these cards are already talking about you going within and focusing on yourself and seeking answers from yourself. So like I said, when it comes down to this connection that you have with this person, right now you're just seeking answers from within, you know? Maybe, like I said, you and this person could be going through something right now, because also the Hermit is somebody that's not afraid to go into darkness. You know, you may not be afraid to walk away from this person for a little while, or you may not be afraid to like try to figure out what's wrong. Like, you're not somebody that's afraid to go in the shadows and really see what's up. Like, what's up? Like, you know, why the relationship not working? Is it me? You know, what is it? So, like I said, Spirit wants you to see the beauty in everything, you know, even though the relationship may not be going the way you want, or maybe you need to take some time away from this person. See the beauty in that. You know, space is not a bad thing. Space gives you time to think. Space gives you time to calm down, you know. So you and your person may be in the phase of a space, you know, taking space from one another right now. But don't see it as like a bad thing. See it as a moment to go within and really figure out what's going on. You don't have to go talk your business with everybody. It ain't nobody business what's going on between you and your person, or how y'all handling whatever y'all handling. That's how relationships last longer anyway, when y'all deal with each other and deal with yourself. It say twin flame. Look, I ain't got to make this up. You may be stuck in limbo about this person too. You don't really know, like, what's up? Should I stay with this person? Should I open up to this person? Should we take it to the next level? Like, you may be seeking guidance, but if you was wondering, this person is your twin flame, you know? Give me more on this twin flame card. And maybe you a little stuck about this. Because if I'm looking at this, I made these cards, y'all. If you look at this card here, this girl, right? This is her, what she's showing the world. But behind that is her stuck behind bars. So like I said, you may be feeling trapped when it comes down to this person. Not trapped like you can't leave them, but you don't know what to do next. So you don't know, should I stay? Should I go? Should I open up? Should I close door? Should I end this out for good? Should I change my number? You know, you in that phase right now of you don't know what you want to do, but you know that you care about this person. You know you have a connection with this person, but you don't know right now. You know? That's why Spirit's saying rest and take time to heal. And it's not good to make choices when you upset or when your mind is clouded. So right now, it's not a good time to make a choice when it comes down to this person. But it is okay to go within to help yourself make a choice when it comes down to this person. It say it may have broke you, but it made you spiritually stronger. Remember the lesson and not what happened. So like I said, whatever happened between you and this person may have hurt you. It may have broke you. You may have felt like you didn't deserve that. But at the end of the day, Spirit wants you to remember the lesson, not what happened. Don't remember, okay, it happened. Your person may have cheated. It happened. Your person may have lied to you. It happened. I'm not saying it's right, what they did, but don't focus too much on what happened. Try to focus more on the lesson. How did I let this happen? How did I not catch this? You know? And it don't necessarily have to be cheating either. It could be anything. you know? So Spirit is saying you need to go within and get the answers that you seek. And when it comes down to whatever this is that you're dealing with this person, give me more on this twin flame card. Why is this here for the collective and what they feel about their person, Spirit? There's too much cards, y'all. So we have empowering love. Empower your partner by encouraging their personal growth. Celebrate their achievements. Support their endeavors. And offer constructive feedback when needed. So collective, you could be doing things in your life right now. You know, maybe accomplishing things, setting goals, smashing them. Maybe you feel like your person is not supporting you. Nobody don't want to be with somebody that's not supporting me. Don't act like you not supporting me, and then when I make it where I make it, now you supporting me. You feel me? So collective, you could be doing some things with your life, trying to move forward in your life, make some changes in your life, and you probably feel like you don't have the support of your partner. But like I said, everything is not always about cheating, you know? First of all, I'm not being with somebody and laying with somebody every night and you ain't supporting me. Or you not pushing me. Or you not, wanting me to be better. I don't want to be with somebody like that. You know, and maybe that's what you opening up, telling your person. I'm not saying it's exactly that, but you looking for support. And it could be with anything. And you expecting that from your partner, and maybe your partner is not giving you what you're looking for. Say courageous love. Love courageously by taking emotional risks. Share your vulnerabilities, express your deepest feelings, and trust the strength of your relationship. I'm getting that maybe your person is rooting for you, but they not opening up telling you this, collective, you know? Or, whatever it is that y'all dealing with, you put it where it resonates. You may feel like your person don't care, or you may feel like they not listening to you. Maybe you telling them something, I don't know what it is, collective. That's your relationship. But whatever it is, collective, your person is paying attention to you. They just have a hard time opening up about it, They have a hard time talking to you about it. I don't really know how to say it. Maybe this is a person that don't really know how to express themselves, collective. And 9 out of 10, when you run into people like that, there maybe was a time in your life when you didn't express yourself. We only call in what we feel on the inside, or what we've been through. That's why I always say it's good for people to heal before they get in relationships, So give me more on this Hermit energy, and then we're going to get into your person energy, collective. Yeah, we have the 9 of Swords. You stuck in your head about something when it comes down to this person that you're dealing with, collective. Maybe some type of completion, Maybe you feel disconnected from the relationship. Like I said, you and your person could be on the break. But right now, we got the 8 of Cups. Now, on the regular 8 of Cups card, in the tarot card, the man got his back turned and he walking away from whatever situation this is. Collective, I'm getting that you haven't fully walked away from this person yet. You haven't fully walked away from this person yet. You still have some type of connection to this person, some type of love. There's something that's still connecting you to this person, And I hate to have to say it like this, but collective, you love this person. You love this person. You're drunk in love with this person. And the reason why I'm saying drunk in love is because this man is drinking out of the cup. Instead of him walking away from the damn cups. Look at him. He's drinking out of the cup. Like, I'm not leaving this behind. And we all know that cups is about emotions. So this person fulfills you emotionally, collective. I'm not saying that you can't fulfill yourself emotionally. But being around this person is emotionally fulfilling for you. And that's why you going in Hermit, because it's like something is not really working out between you and this person, or whatever. You put it where it resonates, but you still emotionally fulfilled by this person. But I want to let y'all know, no relationship is perfect. It's going to be times you don't feel emotionally fulfilled. It's going to be times things not going to go the way you want it to go. But that don't mean that your person don't love you. Or that your person not working on themselves, to be the kind of person you would like them to be, to emotionally fulfill you or whatever. But I feel like, collective, you shouldn't be stuck in your head about this person, because you do have some type of emotional connection to this person, whether you trying to act like you don't. Because like I said, this man, he ain't walking away from the cups. He getting drunk. Drunk in love. And then we got the Three of Cups, and we know that the Three of Cups is all about friendship. So you not only do you see this person as a lover, but you see this person as a friend. And that's really hard to find in a relationship these days, where you could be lovers and friends, you know? Where, you know, if y'all broke up, it ain't beef, you know? It's still, I wish you well. So this is like somebody that you share like a friendship, a bond with, you know? And then we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is all about taking action. So it's like you want to move forward from this person. You want to move forward. You want to take the action. Look at this. In the regular tarot deck, he didn't have the wand in his hand. In this tarot deck, the hand is reaching out for the wand. It's like you don't know if you want to walk away or if you want to stay. You don't really know. But like I said, Spirit wants you to know that take time to rest and heal and go within. And whatever this is, choice that you need to make, you will find the answers within. You feel me? I'm not getting up here to tell you what you should do with this person. You heard? You have to make these choices and decisions on your own. I'm here to give you a little clarity. I know you dealing with something with your person, collective. But Spirit is saying go within to seek the answers that you need to find. And this is how you're going to figure out if you should walk away from this person or not. You do love this person, but there's something that's blocking this connection from flourishing or going to the next level. The question is, are you going to work towards breaking this blockage down with your person? Or are you just going to walk away and say, I ain't breaking nothing down? I don't have time for that. Whatever your choice is, that's your choice. But Spirit is saying go within. Don't go to your friends asking them questions because friends be hating. Don't go to nobody. Go within. And the answers that you seek is right within inside you. So when it comes down to what you feeling, when it comes down to this relationship, you feeling like you need answers. And I'm here to tell you that the answers that you seeking when it comes down to this person is within. It's not at your friend's house. It's not at the club. It's not gossiping. It's not putting people in your business. It's just you and yourself and God. Give me a little bit more on what the collective feel when it comes down to this person that they currently dealing with. Look at this here. You feel as free as the ocean. That's what I said, collective. When it comes down to this person, you are comfortable with this person. You're happy with this person. The vibe is right with this person. But there's something that's blocking the connection. Maybe this person needs to grow up. I don't know. We're going to tap into that. But I said, how do the collective feel when it comes down to this person and you feel as free as the ocean? Like, you could be yourself with this person. Don't stop until you're proud. I also feel like, collective, this is somebody that you want to see them do better in life. Maybe when you met them, they wasn't doing as good, or you know, maybe they wasn't where they were supposed to be at on their journey in life. So it's like, not only do you love this person, but you're also rooting for this person to do good, you know? It say my energy is limitless. I can hear you clearly. I'm creative and inspired. And then we have spiritual connection. You complete me. This is how you feel about this person. But I said this already before these cards came out. So this is why you stuck. You don't know what you should do when it comes down to this situation. But my advice is for you to get out your head and get in your heart. And that's another way of saying it's time for you to go in Herman so you can find the answers that you see. It say bloom with grace, and it say teach your children what you learned late. So, like I said, even though this person is not your child, you know, but I'm getting more like inner child. Like, I feel like you and this person have it's like childlike when y'all around each other. And let me tell you, when you find somebody that you could feel that energy with, that childlike energy, you keep it. Because not everybody still have their innocence. I feel like this person sort of still have their innocence, and you still have your innocence, you know? And it's really hard to find people that still holds on to that innocence. So, like I said, collective, Go within before you make any certain decisions or moves when it comes to this person. You don't really know what you want to do anyway. So it's best for you to go within. So let's get into your person. What is it that the collective person feels when it comes down to them in this relationship? So we have the Knight of Pentacles. So when it comes down to you, collective, your person want to give you an offer. And I feel like this offer that your person want to give you, they been wanted to give this to you. You see how this coin sitting up in this tree? It's like he came back. It's like this Knight set this coin up in the tree, ran off, did whatever he did. Now he on his way back to come get his coin out the tree. It's like this person know how they feel about you. Maybe at the time they wasn't really ready to give you this offer that they about to give you. But they never said they wasn't going to give you the offer. I feel like maybe your person, like I said, it was something blocking the connection. And I feel like what was blocking the connection was this person, they was confused at a time too when it came down to you, collective. You know? And I also feel like maybe your person wasn't ready at the time. Something was blocking y'all. And this is what was blocking y'all. What was blocking y'all was that this person had your offer sitting up in the tree somewhere, waiting for them to come back and give it to you. You know? And why did this person have the collective waiting like this, Spirit? Why would they do this? Be enough for yourself first. The rest of the world can wait. This person, collective. And then we got 222 alignment. You are in the right place at the right time. This person wanted to be the best them before they came to be with you. You know? And that's what could have caused the blockage. And you probably didn't even know this person was like, I got to get myself together for the collective. I don't want to come to the collective anyway. The collective don't live her life like this. He or she don't live their life like this. Or the collective. So I want to come to the collective. They probably wasn't telling you they was doing all of this. This probably what threw you off. This probably why you don't know what you want to do now. Okay. What you said?
Pink.
What?
Pink.
Yeah, it's pink. Yeah. So you probably was like, what's wrong with my person? Like, what happened to the offer that my person was supposed to give me? I thought we was about to be together. She said, as if saying no to something good hurts my gorgeous, generous spirit crazy. So it's like, you could have been like, yo, what happened? I thought we had a connection, or, you know, I thought we had a friendship, or you could have did everything right with this person, and then when it was time for y'all to get together, what happened to the offer? That's because the offer was sitting up in the tree somewhere. Yeah. Why? Because your person was trying to get themselves together. Sometimes we meet people a little too soon. I'm getting the notation that y'all spirits connected first before y'all physical body. You know they say you got to get married then the spirit first. Or you got to connect then the spirit first. So when you met this person, you and this person met each other, y'all probably had a crazy instant connection off the rip. You know it be like that sometimes. When you meet people, it be like you knew them all your life. And you be like, why I feel like this? Right, because y'all spirits knew each other already. Y'all spirits already knew that in this life y'all was going to bump into each other on this twin flame journey and teach each other a lesson. But I feel like you and your person, y'all notice each other spiritually first. That's why the connection, y'all got a deep connection like that. Y'all probably ain't even know each other like that. But y'all spirits did. You know? So when you did decided to give this person a chance, or, you know, put it where it resonate, it was like, well, you know, what's up? This is why you in this, like, I don't know, like, are we on, are we off, or are you opening up, or, and you probably wondering what the hell happened. But this is what happened. Your person put the offer up in the tree. The reason why they did that is because they knew they wasn't ready to give you the offer yet. I never said they wasn't giving you the offer, collective. Listen to what I'm saying. This person knew you was their person. They knew you. Y'all had a soul connection. They knew. They knew. They knew. But they also knew that be enough for yourself first. They had to, I can't love the collective the right way if I'm not loving myself right. Or I can't be with the collective the way the collective want me to be with them if I can't be with myself. See, collective, you know how to be with yourself already. You already know how to be by yourself, going hermit, blah, blah, blah. Look, the card right here. You already know what to do. If you would like to donate to my channel, my Cash App is EarthangelSunshine. My PayPal is EarthangelSunshine as well. You can donate by loving this video, sharing, and commenting. And everything ain't about money all the time. But you could be somebody already that go in hermit. So that's what the twin flame journey is about. You teaching your person how to go in hermit and go within. You know? And because you taught your person this, they didn't want to come give you this offer yet. They wanted to be right, you know? Look, it's written in the stars. Your person know that y'all supposed to be together. They feel the connection. Like I said, y'all physical bodies probably didn't know each other yet, but as soon as you saw this person, it's like you knew them. Y'all had an instant connection. He felt it, you felt it. He or she put it where it resonates. Energy don't lie. But I just feel like you and this person, y'all probably met each other too soon or too early. Maybe you was going through a heartbreak. You sent some type of energetic call out, some siren call out or whatever, and called your person in. You know? You put it where it resonates. But your person now, if you look at this card, they going to get that coin to bring it to you. So your person is about to bring you some kind of offer. The reason why they bringing you this offer, because now they love themselves enough to know, okay, the collective is a gift. I got to take care of the collective. The collective was sent in by God. I got to take care of collective. Collective deserves to be loved the right way. I got enough love for me and the collective now. You feel me? Your person also know that this connection, it wasn't by accident, you know? You didn't meet this person by an accident. We got 222 here. Look, we got lover. Alignment. You and this person, y'all feel aligned when y'all together. You know? She said, trauma bonding. They knew they were not ready. Still trying, but I'm being faithful and resilient. Let me tell you something. It's not trauma bonding. I feel like it's trauma bonding when you choose to stay stuck in the trauma. That's trauma bonding. When somebody's saying, okay, I'm going to stay in my trauma. You know, I'm going to allow my trauma to run my life. And then your person say the same thing. I feel like that's trauma bonding. I feel like when you meet somebody and y'all been through the same thing, y'all can help each other heal. That's not trauma bonding. That's me helping you heal and you helping me heal. That's called the twin flame journey. That's not trauma bonding. I feel like, once again, trauma bonding is choosing to stay stuck in what broke you and not trying to move past it. You and your person. Okay, you've been through an abusive relationship. I've been in an abusive relationship, so we just going to keep abusing each other. That's trauma bonding to me. A twin flame journey connection is, you've been in an abusive relationship. I've been in an abusive relationship. Let's not abuse one another because of what we've been through. You know? Let's not take out what the other person did to me on, you know, one another. That's just how I see it, y'all. You know? So you gotta choose your words wisely when you saying trauma bonding. I don't feel like that's trauma bonding. I just feel like you and somebody meeting each other and y'all bringing what y'all been through to get, like, you bringing what you've been through, they bringing what they've been through, and y'all coming together to help each other heal what y'all been through, not stay stuck in it. That's trauma bonding. You feel me? So I kind of hope like you understand it. So it's not really trauma bonding. Give me more on what the collective person feel for them, Spirit. And this offer. Tell me more about this offer. It's a mutual growth. Encourage mutual growth by supporting each other's ambitions. Set goals together. Celebrate achievements. And motivate each other to reach new heights. That's been coming out a lot in this reading too. You and your person complement each other. Like I said, because y'all know what y'all been through in the past. It's like if you see your person do something that they always wanted to do, you cheer them on, collective. You know, you cheer them on like you ain't never cheered nobody on, because you know what this person been through. And it's the same thing with this person too. You know? It's like whatever you do, they make a big deal out of it because they know what you've been through. You know? So it's, and then also with mutual growth, like I just said, even though y'all both been through some things, y'all are coming together. Y'all bringing y'all stuff together. You know, y'all whatever, trauma, whatever, and y'all deciding to grow together through it, not stay stuck in it. You know, it's a compassionate heart. Show compassion by being understanding and gentle with each other. Like, okay, I understand that your mother left you when you was young, or I understand that your mother neglected you when you was young. So I'm not going to do things that trigger you to remember that. I'm going to try to do things to help you forget about that. It's like you make this person, y'all make each other forget about what y'all been through. That's basically what I'm getting from the connection. It's like when y'all come together, this is what's making you confused, collective. You like, what the hell? I thought, but like I said, y'all traumas is what's bringing y'all together, because it's what happened to y'all. But the choice is, are y'all going to let it control the relationship? Or are y'all going to allow the relationship to grow with mutual growth? You know, with respect of what your person been through, and with your person respecting what you've been through. You know, everybody been through trauma. Nobody can't get up here and act like they ain't been through something that traumatized them. You know? And if you don't heal from that, that'll follow you for the rest of your life. And, you know, God didn't... When you go through things, God is always with you, but He'll never let you go through something by yourself. I'm telling you, even if you got to get a damn dog or a cat, you would never go through certain things by yourself, because you need that physical touch, or that somebody physically to be around you. And I feel like, collective, this is what your person is to you. This is what the twin flame journey is all about. You've been through something, I've been through something, but we gonna grow through something. You feel me? And then we have playful connection. Look, it came out again. I don't have to lie. You and this person, y'all make each other feel like kids again. It's like this person... Alright, I want y'all to understand. I'm not saying this person is your father or your mother or your sister or your brother. But this person is everything that you wanted to be around when you was a child. And they feel the same way about you. So whatever they've been through in the past, it's like when they get around you, it's everything that they wish they had, you know? And they got now. So it's like, I don't even have to worry about what I've been through in the past. So, you know, you make this person forget about their past. And they do the same for you. Why? Because it's a playful connection. They say keep your relationship playful by sharing fun and laughter. You can laugh a lot with this person. Play games, be silly together, and enjoy the lighter side of life. Stop worrying about what happened 15 years ago. I'm just saying, like, this person make you forget about the dark side of what you've been through. And you do the same thing for this person. But like I said, this person just had to work on themselves a little bit more before they came and brought you this offer. I never said they wasn't bringing it. I just said they had to get ready. They wanted to be right. And respectfully, you got to respect that, collective. I know you was a little confused. You ain't know what was going on with your person, but I'm letting you know. Your person just trying to get right so y'all could be right. You feel me? So, yeah, let's get a little bit more on how your person feel about you, collective. If you get tired, learn to rest, not quit. So, collective, I feel like your person came in your life to show you, like, you can end the story. And it say, the older I get, the less I feel the need to be included, understood, or accepted. So, I'm getting, like, when it comes down to this connection, You may get tired. You may want to give up. You know, you may want to throw in the towel. But at the end of the day, if this person make you happy, collective, ain't no relationship perfect. You know? Y'all both coming in with things that y'all been through. Y'all both coming in with wounds that y'all need to heal. And if y'all really want this to work, it can work. Learn to rest when you get tired. Not quit. In other words, I'm going to have to we need some space. Once again, it goes all back to space. You and this person may be taking some space from one another. You put it where it resonates. But however it's going or whatever it is that y'all choosing to do, don't look at this as a bad thing, or don't look at it like, oh, the relationship is falling apart. Your person probably taking space because they need to get their mind right. They need to get their spirit right. They need to get their soul right before they come to you. You know? Maybe you need this time so you could go in and regulate too. Like, now that you know that this person is coming in with an offer for you, you let this person know, listen, Earth Angel Sunshine told me how you really feel about me. And I know you bringing me an offer. But you a goddamn fool. You think I'm going to wait around for you to bring me an offer. I'm not waiting around for you to go on no tree and get no coin out. Is we doing this or not? That's how I feel like you in this is how you feel, collective. Are we doing this or not? You going over there to the trees and shit when you put the offer, the relationship offer. What the hell is my offer doing up in the tree? Anyway. You know, so it's like, you know, I'm telling you why this person didn't come in with the offer yet. I never said it wasn't your offer. But now that you know that this person do have an offer for you, collective, you can go to them and be like, you know, what's up? Are we on or are we off? I know you got some healing to do. It's okay. Come on, let's go on and be in a relationship. You can heal while we in a relationship. I'm going to help you heal. But you putting that offer up in the tree like that, because you trying to, it might take you 20 years to heal. You think I'm going to be waiting for that little dusty coin you got up in the tree? No, baby, go get my coin and let's go. You and that horse, let's go. We can heal on the way. Me and you, we can heal on the way. I heal you, you heal me, we heal each other. We on the healing journey. But I'm not waiting for nobody to go get no offer out the tree. So collective, like I said, you probably was stuck and you didn't know if you wanted to stay with this person or not, or, you know, where's the offer, or, you know, I know, collective. But I'm here to let you know that the reason why your person held back from you, it wasn't because of nobody. It wasn't because they was cheating. It wasn't because of what you think it was. This person held back from you because they wanted to be ready when they came to you. And they was dead wrong. They should have just told you that. Instead of doing it the way they did it, because it confused you, collective. This why you don't know what to do. You got to go in hermit. I got to go within and start seeing what I want to do. Should I stay? Should I go? You know, this put you in your head when this person then bringing this offer that they told you they was bringing in, that you knew, you know? But you know, they did that because they was trying to make sure they was right, but that was wrong too. They shouldn't have did that like that. Look and say passionate intimacy. Rekindle passion by prioritizing intimate moments. Schedule date nights, explore new romantic activities, and communicate openly about your desires and fantasies. So I feel like if you and this person do decide to get back together, you know, this time this person is coming to bring you the offer that they was supposed to bring you, but they had sitting up in the tree or whatever. And it's a real offer, collective. It's not a fake offer. This person know who you are to them. You know who you are to this person. You know, like I said, this person just wanted to make sure that everything was right. It's a cherished moment. You and this person made a lot of memories together. You know, there's a lot of things that you and this person did together. Hold on, y'all, while the light went down. Right, it's a lot of things that y'all made. You and this person just go together. That's it. I don't really gotta. Y'all go together. So I understand why you got a little confused, collective, when it came down to this person, because they held back And it could have been like, you know, are you cheating on me? Or am I doing something wrong? Or what the hell happened? I thought we was on. You know, but like I said, this person held back from you because they wanted to be right when they came towards you. And it's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like they shouldn't have did it how they did it, because now you questioning the connection. You know? It's putting you in your head a little bit. So next up, I'm going to give you the overall energy for the relationship between you and this person. You know, what's the overall energy of the connection that you got with this person? So we have emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So, collective, you have to forgive your person for holding back from you. You know? You got to forgive them for a lot of things that maybe things that y'all argued about, things that they said. The reason why this person was doing this was because this person knew they wasn't ready. They wasn't ready for you yet. You know? They wasn't ready for you. They didn't want you to leave. But I just feel like this person should have openly communicated with you the truth. I just feel like it was like a miscommunication between you and this person. And that's what made you become confused about the connection. I just feel like this person should have came to you and told you, listen, I've been through some things in my life, collective. I don't want to bring this trauma. And collective, I think you just would have told this person, like, I've been through some things too. Hey, we both been through some things. Matter of fact, let's go on this journey together. That's what the twin flame journey is about, y'all. This is what it's about. Damn, my mother left me when I was young. And then you tell your person, dang, I've been through the same thing. That's not trauma bonding. Y'all got to know what trauma bonding is. Of course you're going to call in somebody that been through the same thing you've been through, because that's what you've been through. It's in your DNA. It's in you. You know? I don't want to take y'all to science class, but I'm just saying. Hold on, let me plug this phone up. You call out what you put out. I don't want to take y'all to science class, but it's not trauma bonding. It's I've been through some things, you've been through some things. Now let's heal through some things. I lost my parents when I was young. You lost your parents when you was young. Okay, let's go through life together. You know? So that's what I'm getting, like, your person just knew they've been through some things. But I feel like if they just would have opened up and told you this, collective, from the beginning, you would have opened up and said, yeah, well, I've been through some things too. You know? Now let's grow through these things. Time. Healing takes time, y'all. It don't happen overnight. You may meet the love of your life when you healing. I'm dead serious. You in the middle of going through something, that's when you run into people. That's how I met my husband, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I was going through a nasty ass breakup. Word, the person I was dealing with was sneaking around with my cousin. You heard? I'm just going, this is stuff that I've been through in real life. How is you with me and we supposed to be building, you know, acting like we building the future together? Or, you know, I told you my traumas, you told me your traumas, and you sneaking around with my goddamn cousin. And so that's when I met my husband. So it be when you going through the craziest moments in your life, you run into your person. Somebody said, can you have more than one twin flame? Yes. So a twin flame could be a friend. A twin flame could be a friend. You meet a friend that lost their house when they was young, and then you meet them when you were an adult. Next thing you know, y'all both talking about when y'all lost your house when y'all was young. Now y'all building a bond. It's not trauma bonding. Trauma bonding is staying stuck. So a twin flame could really be anybody, but I'm talking about love, though. But yeah, like I was saying, it say you're trying too hard. Give it time. You know your person want to be right for you, but it's like, and you want to be right for your person, but like I said, you meet the love of your life when you going through the worst moment of your life. It's like your heart sent out a siren call. I don't know how to explain it. Like I said, I'm not taking y'all to science class. But I know energy. I really study energy. I study it to the T. Like, and I know that it's like a siren call. This is how I see it. Because you got to think about it. When you're going through something, the most traumatic moment in your life, that's when somebody come in. That's because God's sending them in, y'all. Because God, you know what? I'm not even going to go that deep with y'all tonight. I'm not going to do it. Long story short, this person was sent in your life to help you heal. You were sent in their life to help them heal. And it's going to take time. But y'all going to do this journey together. She said, that's how I feel it happened. I was going through the worst time of my life and I met my person. That's how it go. And if you go tell somebody else, ask somebody else this, they probably tell you the same thing. Girl, I was going through the most traumatic time of my life when I met my wife. Or I met my husband. Right? Because they sent in to help you heal. Why? Because they probably went through what you went through already and healed from it. So now they probably got to teach you how to do the same thing too. Maybe you went through something that they went through, but you healed from it, but they didn't get the chance to heal from it yet. So you about to teach them how to. That's what the twin flame journey is about. And that's what's happening between you and your person right now, collective. Transformation. I ain't got to lie. It's not called trauma bonding. It's called transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Love transfers trauma. Love transfers hurt. Love transfers heartbreaks. Love does this thing. That's why when you're going through the worst moment of your life, love come in. Out of nowhere. That's how it was with my husband. He was saying that yesterday. I forgot I said this to him when I first met him. I was like, you need a girlfriend. That's what I said to him. No, because it's like I don't know how to explain it, you know? But I was like, damn, this boy looked like he need a girlfriend. He going down the wrong path in life. You know, he looked like a nice guy. This is what I was saying to myself. Like, he looked like a nice guy, but why he doing all of those things? To, you know, why he don't want to go to school? This is stuff I started saying. He need a girlfriend. I said it to him. I was like, you need a girlfriend. And he starts smiling. You know, that's out of nowhere. I'm talking about somebody need a girlfriend, and the boy I'm messing with is sleeping with my cousin. I'm over there telling somebody they need a girlfriend. But, you know, y'all, that's how the twin flame thing go, you know? So, like I said, this person was born in your life to help you transform. You was put in this person's life to help them transform. It's not called trauma bonding. Because like I said, if you've been through losing your mother, 9 out of 10, you're going to meet somebody that lost their mother too. I'm not trying to take y'all to science class. God forbid. I'm just saying. Whatever you've been through, if you end up meeting somebody on your journey that been through the same thing, it's because you're supposed to meet them. Y'all supposed to help each other heal. Once you see the person not trying to heal or move past whatever this is that they've been through, then it's see you later, alligator, because I'm not staying stuck. That's when you leave the person, you know? But collective, I feel like you and this person, y'all go good together. Y'all both been through some things. We all been through some things. But learn to rest, not quit. Learn to rest and not quit when it comes down to your relationship with this person. No, they not perfect. No, they may not. No, they may not move exactly how you want them to move, but give them some time. They'll get there. You will get there. Because we are all on a healing journey. So let me get y'all closing card. I truly hope y'all enjoyed this reading. I appreciate the love. If you haven't followed me on Lemonade, follow me. I do horoscopes weekly. Follow me on YouTube if you want to rewatch this video. I got like 4 videos to upload on YouTube. I didn't upload yet, y'all, because I be busy. But let me get a closing card for the collective. I truly hope y'all enjoyed this reading. You know, I'll see y'all in the next one or whatever, or whatever. Or whatever. We need to close the card for the collective spirit. You can, and the stories came out again. You have faith in this connection. It could work out. It could work out. It say, to make a star shine, you need a shitload of darkness. Didn't I just say that? I just said that. If you want the relationship to be what you want it to be, you need a shitload of darkness for it to be what it needs. How your person going to appreciate you if they ain't never lose shit? How you going to appreciate your person if you ain't never lose shit? How you going to appreciate the love that your person give you if you ain't never had that love to give it? Like, it's just like, to make a star shine, you need a shitload of darkness. I had to realize who I was because she was unrecognizable. I feel like when this person came in your life, collective, it's like you start waking up to certain... Maybe you could have been asleep. Maybe whatever you've been through in the past was so traumatic, you forgot who the hell you was till this person came in and woke you up spiritually. Spiritually, though. It could be vice versa for this person, too. Maybe this person was asleep all this time in their life because of illusions, because of the trauma that they've been through, trying to erase it, trying to run from it. They forgot who the hell they was. You woke them up. Y'all woke each other up. That's what the twin flame journey is all about. I had to realize who I was. She was unrecognizable. It was like all the stuff that you've been through, all the stuff that this person been through. Y'all forgot y'all childlike energy. Y'all forgot the innocence. It was like the things that y'all been through tried to snatch y'all innocence from y'all. That's what trauma, that's what traumatic moments do to you. It snatch your innocence. But it's like when you met this person and this person met you, it's like the innocence was restored. You felt alive again. I'm not saying that like you ain't feel alive without this person, but y'all know what I mean when you meet somebody. And it's that connection, that automatic connection. Balance. Get down, cat. You wildin'. Get down. You and this person balanced each other out. If they came in unbalanced, they ain't unbalanced no more. That's why I said this person was trying to get themselves together. I got to get right for the collective because this my person. They know who you are, collective. They knew exactly who you was from the moment y'all locked eyes on each other. That's what woke this person up. Wait a minute. Why I'm treating this person like this? Or why I'm treating the collective like this? This person start asking themselves questions. You want to know why? Because, collective, you could be somebody that already go within already. You know? You could be somebody that been through a lot in your life, but you know to go within. This is probably how you got as far as you got. It says self-control is strength. I don't trust words. I trust vibes. People could tell you anything. You probably wasn't trustworthy of people. This person, what? Let me tell you this. All right, let me tell y'all what I'm seeing and hearing right now. I'm getting when you met this person, you ain't really trust people like that. The reason why you ain't trust people like that is because of the things you went through as a child or whatever it is. People could have lied to you, fed you a lot of illusions growing up, even in your adult life. So you had a hard time trusting people, right? Listen to me. And then this person came in your life. They was the same way as you. They ain't really trust people like that. They had people that lied to them, fed them illusions, right? Y'all both don't know y'all been through this, though. Y'all spirits know that, though. But y'all physical bodies, y'all don't know that y'all both been... Y'all, that you don't know that your person been through this, and they don't know that you been through this. But y'all spirits know. This is why y'all coming together. Boom, y'all get together. Now y'all get together, right, collective? You can't really trust your person like that, but you know you love your person. But your person love you too, but they can't really... And it's not y'all doing this to each other. It's the fact that you've been through some things that made it hard for you to trust. They've been through some things that made it hard for them to trust. So now y'all coming together to learn, I could trust you. Hold on, y'all. Right, it's like now y'all coming together like, okay, I could trust you. Wait a minute. It's like when you met this person, you start telling this person everything. It's like you looking at yourself like, what the hell? I don't even know this person. I don't even trust people like that. Why am I so trusting of this person? And then this person could have been feeling the same way about you. Wait a minute, I'm opening up. I'm telling the collective what I've been through. I don't even do stuff like this. That's because y'all spirits knew that y'all needed one another. You feel me? It's spiritual, the twin flame journey. It's not just physical. It's spiritual. So this person came in to teach you that it's okay to trust. And you came in to teach this person that it's okay to trust. And I feel like you and this person won't betray each other's trust because y'all know what it's like for trust to be betrayed. That's why this person had your offer sitting up in the tree. Because they had to see first. Can I trust the collective? Because see, I gave my coin to other people in the past. They didn't appreciate what I gave them. So can I trust the collective? Maybe I should leave this coin up in the tree for a little bit longer before I fully give the collective this offer. I don't want to mess it up with the collective. Maybe the offer is safer up in the tree. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, this person was just like walking like on needle and thread. Like, I don't want to, maybe, if I get too deep with the collective, if something don't go right, then we can't even be friends no more. Like, so it's like this person and you collective, y'all been through a lot of things where people fed y'all illusions, and it's like it blocked the connection. Remember I said when I first started this reading that something was blocking the connection from moving forward. And it's the fact that you and this person both been fed illusions in y'all life, and it made it hard for y'all to trust each other. Y'all know what y'all feel about each other, but on the physical, it's like, can I trust this person? Because the last person I trusted did this. Or the last time I gave somebody an offer, they did this. Or so like I said, learn to rest, not quit. Y'all both still learning. Y'all both still healing from being fed illusions growing up, or maybe through friends. And like I said, y'all both was brought together to help each other learn how to trust, and that everything is gonna be okay. If y'all want to be together, y'all could be together. Don't allow y'all traumas to keep y'all apart. Or don't allow the fact that you got trust issues to keep you away from this person. Work on it. Heal it. Fix it. Come together. So yeah, I hope y'all I truly hope y'all enjoyed this reading. I'm gonna get y'all an advice card. A closing card, because this was the third card. I'm gonna get y'all a closing card. And like I said, follow me. I go live here and there from time to time. I appreciate the likes, the shares, the subscribe. I appreciate y'all. And I'm here. Even if y'all just need to ask a question, the donation is $1.11. It's $1.11. That's all. Cash at me. Cash at me, baby. Let me get a closing card for the collective. Alright, collective. So the closing card is Count Paris. These are my Romeo and Juliet cards, y'all. It's a narcissistic, attractive, noble, sincere. It's a Verona's summer had not such a flower. So I'm getting that because of what this person been through, it made them have narcissistic ways. I'm not saying that this person is narcissistic, but when you have a hard time trusting people, you do narcissistic things because you're afraid of getting hurt. So this person may have had narcissistic ways, collective, but my advice to you is don't feed into their narcissistic ways. When they start doing stuff that seem a little narcissistic to you, call it out. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't go bottle it up. Let them know, no, I didn't like what you... Yeah, that's how narcissists move. You got to call that demon out, collective. Call it out. And then they say Caplet. Fatherly love, controlling. It say my child is yet a stranger in the world. So, you know what I'm getting from this, collective? My advice is... This is the Emperor card, but it's not the Emperor card. It's the Romeo and Juliet card, but this is what I'm getting from it because it say fatherly love. Your person was a little immature when y'all got together. They knew they was immature. They knew, but they knew what they felt about you. But now this person is stepping into their emperor energy. It say the metaphor of love, flirt, seduction. So, like I said, it could have been like childlike when y'all met each other. But you can't stand that energy forever. So it's like, are we on or are we off? And I feel like, collective, that's what you got on with this person. Like, all right, I'm happy with you. You happy with me. But are you really opening up with me? It's like, collective, I'm getting this energy like, you like, what's up? Are we on or are we off? I'm just getting that, like, are you going to mature or are you going to stay the same? Like, are you going to let your traumas keep us apart or are you going to let them bring us together? Like, that's more of what I'm getting from you, collective. So, guys, I truly hope y'all enjoyed the reading. I will see you guys on the next one. And, collective, take this time to go within. Don't go calling your person down. Because your person do have an offer to offer you. Like I said, they just had to make sure they was right spiritually before they brought this offer to you physically. It's yours. It's not nobody else's. The offer is yours. All right, later.